Hi, and welcome back to Doom 3 BFG Edition. Last time we got the minigun, and I'm pretty excited to use it. Haven't had a chance yet, so here we go. Alright. It's been a little while. I did some in-laws over, and but here we go. Alright. What was that from? Where'd that come from?
Access the system somewhere else.
All right, let's go.
Oh, there's a BFG. Cool. It's down here. It came from? Oh, okay. Cool. So loud, I turned the sound up. Oh man. Oh, I need to turn the sound up, or turn the sound down. Well, good enough still.
This is the audio log of Director William Banks, dated October 20th, 2145. It has come to my attention that we have an alarming number of missing personnel throughout the base. My office has received 4 additional reports from Delta in the last week alone, mentioning that personnel are not reporting for work, and that calls to their quarters have gone unanswered. My office has sent the names of those personnel to Mars City Security, and they have promised to initiate an investigation. But this news is very disturbing, especially at a time when we have so many people in the infirmary suffering from sudden cases of schizophrenia and other psychological disorders. I hope there is no connection between those cases and these reports of missing personnel.
Man, I love the voice acting in this. I think they did a really good job.
This is the audio log of Director William Banks, dated October 5th, 2145. It has been brought to my attention by Environmental Services that the recent power grid changes have caused many non-critical systems to malfunction. The report explains that this is due to either intermittent power outages or lower than optimal voltage input. It also says that sufficient power distribution to all non-critical systems is becoming more difficult to maintain, thanks to Dr. Vitruger and his so-called optimizations to the energy stores in and around the facility. I assured the director of VS that I would file a report with Central Authority on this.
Director Banks, I need your urgent attention on this matter. It is very important to my research that all crates containing religious artifacts arriving from Earth with a cosign for Delta Labs go directly there with no interruption or delay. I can't have my precious cargo sitting around the hangar waiting for your personnel to process it. I expect your immediate attention on this matter. Dr. Malcolm Vitruger. Director Banks, Research Assistant Eric Raffle has not reported for work all this week. I've called his quarters repeatedly without response. No one has seen him in days, and I don't know what to do. He is normally a very reliable individual. I've contacted Mars Security with hopes that they will try and find him. There aren't a lot of areas to go on this base. Man, I hope he's alright. I hear anything, I'll send you. Director Banks, we're happy to report the rollout of the new corporate webpage. Please take a moment of your time to review it. I don't do much of that. Find Alpha Lab, apparently. Let's go see what's up here. Oh, this is what I was earlier. I couldn't get to it. Oh, there's some over here. What's mattering? PDA.
This is Paul Simon, security specialist in IT. Our network security has been breached several times over the last few days. Now, it looks like it may have been going on longer than that, but whoever did this really knew what they were doing. They covered the tracks really well. I just happened to notice some log anomalies, or it would still be going on. The intrusion came on an encrypted carrier signal from the Delta complex. They piggybacked the virus on one of the supercomputer requests, and it peeled itself from the data stream once it was inside our firewall. Someone on the inside there has to be responsible. Unfortunately, due to security in that complex, I can only tell it came from within Delta. There's no way to identify which machine or even which lab it came from. Whoever was in our system had access to all personal data, including medical reports. My team will be monitoring the network closely in the next few days, looking for anything unusual. End of log.
Mr. Simons, we've been unable to find any problems with the network test that we ran on your system. Everything checks out on our end. Your firewall seems to be functioning properly. Other IT managers have reported similar intrusions in their networks. Whomever is doing this must be good or someone with very high level security clearance. We'll continue to scan the network, and if anything odd appears, we will inform you immediately. Central IT. Paul, the email spam lately is getting out of control. The worst company is that Martian Buddy place. I can't believe all the things they send me. I don't know how they got my email address. Can't you do something to stop this spam? I spent all morning deleting junk from my inbox. Oh, no. Alright. Okay. Alright. Kind of frustrated that. I don't have any more ammo for that minigun. Alpha Lab, Sector 1 houses the elemental phase deconstructor and hydrocon systems, a revolutionary new technology that transforms raw materials native to Mars into usable resources. Oh. I have to read that.
Marine, I've received a report that you haven't reached Bravo Team yet. You need to pick up the pace. Can't wait for you. Reaching the communication facility quickly is imperative.
They had the original game out. You couldn't do that, like, you had to switch between the two, so it was like start like this and you had to fight. Made it a lot harder. You know what I'm saying?
The UAC takes pride in its safety record. Please follow UAC procedures.
That voice does not sound friendly at all. It's kind of demonic, man. Where'd you go?
For generations, humankind has lived under the looming specter of slowly dwindling natural resources. Our new ventures on planets like Mars have only intensified our need to find fresh sources for metals, petrochemicals, food, water, and even air. To meet that need, UAC researchers have developed dramatic solutions. Solutions that will soon pay off for the UAC, its investors, and indeed the entire human race. Mars itself is our chief ally and the key to our solution. Look around at its vast red deserts, rich in naturally occurring iron oxides. They are the raw materials of our future. We have developed a process that destabilizes the atomic structure of pulverized iron oxide and separates it into subatomic particles, which are then siphoned off to create new elements. Like alchemists of old, the elemental phase deconstructor allows us to transform red Martian soil into clean air, fresh water, and hydrogen fuel, the building blocks for a sustainable, human-friendly Martian environment. And this is only the beginning. With continued research, we envision creating ever more complex molecules, even organic matter itself. Atom by atom, the UAC is building an ever brighter future for humankind.
already know. Yeah, get out of there. Alright, let's read the PDF.
Audio log for Kyle Berger, research supervisor for the EPD project. The elemental phase deconstructor is fully operational, and the research data we have gathered so far is very impressive. Unfortunately, we had a terrible accident last week. Research assistant Patterson was calibrating one of the quark emitters in the chamber, and witnesses say he appeared to see something. It's almost like something was talking to him, and he backed right into the particle beam. It was not a pretty sight, as it took off the backside of his head. He lived a few minutes, although I'm not sure you could consider that living, but they say his eyes rolled back and forth, and he was trying to talk, although after losing that much brain matter, I'm sure it was his reflex actions. Anyway, due to this, I have enacted new safety protocols in the lab, and we have stocked one of the storage cabinets with emergency medical supplies. The code for the cabinet is 752. End of log.
No, 752. Okay. Dr. Berger, everything is going exceptionally well as we prepare the EPD for its next round of tests. Roy Patterson is setting up the baseline now, and we should be able to start testing later. This afternoon. If your schedule allows, please feel free to join us down here in the lab around 2. This should be exciting. Oh, I don't remember anymore. The maintenance team has just finished cleaning the EPD collector chamber. All biomatter has been scrubbed from the area. Deep scans also confirm a clean sector as per your request. 14 collection cones and 5 trays have also been placed. Please be sure to stop by the maintenance as we will need your signature for the parts requisition. The parts requisition form. God dang it. Oh. Okay, where's the...
For generations, humankind has lived under the looming specter of slowly dwindling natural resources. Our new ventures on planets like Mars have only intensified our need to find fresh sources for metals, petrochemicals, food, water, and even air. To meet that need, UAC researchers have developed dramatic solutions. Solutions that will soon pay off for the UAC, its investors, and indeed the entire human race. Mars itself is our chief ally and the key to our solution. Look around at its vast red deserts, rich in naturally occurring iron oxides. They are the raw materials of our future. We have developed a process that destabilizes the atomic structure of pulverized iron oxide and separates it into subatomic particles, which are then siphoned off to create new elements. Like alchemists of old, the elemental phase deconstructor allows us to transform red Martian soil into clean air, fresh water, and hydrogen fuel, the building blocks for a sustainable, human-friendly Martian environment. And this is only the beginning. With continued research, we envision creating ever more complex molecules, even organic massive cells. Atom by atom, UAC is building an ever brighter future for humankind.
down there or something? Oh no. Uh-oh. What the heck? No. Oh, no. I killed those things. Can you go back? I don't even go back. Oh, can you go back? Okay. Whew. He died. Let's try down here. Whoa. Oh, I'm out of ammo here. Go back, I missed some stuff, I think. Okay, let's see here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll put some health on this as well. I was going to say I don't like shotguns. I'm not a shotgun person. I know other people who love shotguns and are good with them, but I'm not a shotgun person. Whew. Okay. These are the PDA around here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Jack Smith. Here we go.
Gas leak stopped. Fire extinguished.
I didn't have to take that health damage. Oh well. Okay. Jack Smith, there you go.
Audio log for Jack Smith, benefits analyst in HR 1024-2145. I just went through another batch of accident reports from the science team. We've had 5 more people hurt this week while working with the equipment. The most serious incident was when John Hughes, whose hand was caught in one of the plastic extrusion systems. He was performing maintenance on it and states that he unplugged it and had the safety key in his pocket. It managed to activate without an apparent power source and shredded his arm up to the elbow before someone got him out. It's been reported that the machine is still running and we can't shut it down. The cost on that incident alone is enough to raise the red flag, but this is just one in a pile. We're going to overrun our budget on benefits payout this quarter. And while it's not my department, I have to assume that the new equipment budget is going to be blown out as well, because, according to these reports, the equipment's breaking down on a daily basis. Please mark this for review at corporate. End of log.
I was thinking benefit analysis. That's from, I've seen that movie Pulp Fiction, or not Pulp Fiction, excuse me, soap movie. I can't think of it right now. Oh, I can't think of that. Anyway, yeah, where he's talking to the lady on. Yeah, Fight Club. That's what my wife just reminded me. I can't believe I couldn't remember that. But yeah, Fight Club and that. He's talking to that lady on the plane, and he's saying, oh yeah, I'm a cost analysis, and we take the math and we figure out how much it costs to do a recall, and the cost of all the damage to people's lives, and if that costs less than the cost of a recall, we don't do a recall. It's just, oh man. I'm a capitalist and I love America, but that's, wow. Mr. Smith, in light of the recent increase of work-related accidents in the Alpha Labs, we feel it is necessary to implement a buddy system when routine maintenance is being performed on some of the heavier equipment. We feel this should cut down on some of the claims being filed in your department. Please get back to me if you have any other ideas on how to keep Alpha Labs as safe as it can be. Jack, please tell me UAC Corporate is kidding. How the hell is a buddy system going to do anything with accident claims except double them? Tell me how a buddy system would prevent Joe Torso Boy Moss from having his arms and legs hacked off by Aquabec capacitor. Maybe his buddy would have heard the thing growl and engaged without power or a CRF module. Maybe his buddy's hair would have been bursted in flames instead and saved us the trouble of needing to run and find water to put him out. Next thing they'll do is try to fix the problem by having us fill out more NAR forms or reforecast our ODF. That's pretty silly. Alright, so I can go back and where the fire at? I don't remember. That's the fire. That's where the fire was at. Over here. Stuff. There's a weirdo room with all this weird stuff. And that thing. I don't know what that's happening in. That is. Wow. Oh. Did I want me to go down there? No. There we go. That's a lot. No way am I going in there. You know what? Yeah, I will. We're gonna go back and figure out if I can do anything in the other room, because I didn't check all the doors or anything. Just kind of jumped down here. I thought it was just going to be like a... side where you can skip into stuff, but apparently that's where it came from. Make sure I got it from over here before I move on. Door. Oh, I see. Okay. So. My flashlight isn't going. Alright. I'm gonna actually explore on this side first, because I don't want to miss anything. I think that, yeah. What is that? Is that a... Man, that's more minigun ammo. Alright. Here we go. Run the corner. They're coming. Whoa. Alright. That was creepy. Things like that, I feel like because it's dark, when you can't have between the flashlight and your weapon, it's a lot scarier. There's a lot of times in this game where without that flashlight on it, it's kind of scared, it's kind of ruined a little bit, I think. Another one shut down?
Safer worlds for everyone. For centuries, people on Earth have waged war over two things vital to humanity: fuel and water. As part of its ongoing commitment to create safer worlds for everyone, the UAC recently unveiled its development of the Hydrocon. Though still in its prototype stages, the Hydrocon will, in one dramatic move, forever end all shortages of water and fuel. By splitting iron oxide molecules, the Hydrocon produces oxygen and hydrogen cheaply and safely.
Man, I'm
without
never
the
glad to
need
see
for
you.
large
I
amounts
thought
of
it was all
electricity.
alone.
The
Freaking
hydrogen is
spooky.
then used for hydrogen
Hydrogun's
fuel,
blown a few circuits and
substance
is
so
unstable.
versatile.
Be careful of that gun. A stray bullet into the glass
Safer
shields could
worlds
blow the
for
whole area.
For centuries,
I'm gonna try and
people
get
on
this
Earth
thing
waged
stabilized.
war over
I'll head to the
two
science
vital
office when I have this under
systems,
control.
Fuel and water. As part of its ongoing commitment to create safer worlds for everyone, the UAC recently unveiled its development of the Hydrocon. Though still in its prototype stages, the Hydrocon will, in one dramatic move, forever end all shortages of water and fuel. By splitting iron oxide molecules, the Hydrocon produces oxygen and hydrogen cheaply and safely, without the need for large amounts of electricity. The hydrogen is then used for hydrogen fuel, a substance so versatile and clean that it can be used in everything from home appliances to today's most demanding rocket engines. A side benefit of producing this fuel is an endless supply of pure, spring-like water that is more refined than any earthbound spring. We envision a world where technologies such as the Hydrocon can be used to end drought and civil strife in impoverished nations where water or fuel have ever been in short supply. While always at the forefront of scientific research and development, Union Aerospace hopes that the creation of the Hydrocon will continue to make safer worlds for everyone.
Okay.
If I don't get the Hydrocon operating within acceptable levels, it could blow.
Hey Brennan, and the boys and I are heading over to Mars tonight after the shift from here. You, as always, are welcome to join along with us. Buddy, I will see you there. Placing hose in the oxygen displacement valve is forming a leak due to the lower temperatures required to reach production in the hydrogen lab. This hose will cause severe instability and result in a very dangerous situation. It should really be replaced. Okay, we'll get that. I'm not worried about this.